If you've been affected by any of the latest Google core updates and your rankings have been going down, you probably wonder, what's this helpful thing that Google has been saying about my content? I think my content is great. I think it's helpful. Why did I get hit? In this video, I am going to show you the exact questions that Google wants you to answer about your content. This is a process that they can do with machine learning and large language models. And it's a process that you can do way faster now thanks to a custom GPT that I just put together, so you can do this in 5 minutes or less. Let's get us started. First, this is the helpful content evaluator that we are going to use. It is available here at alexmayahans.com. C'est moi. I've been in SEO for almost 9 years. I've been running as a multi-7-figure link building agency for the last 3. And everything that I've learned, and I continue learning every single day, I put there on my subscriber board for absolutely free. So if you like what you're watching, there's more there for free, so you can do more SEO and make more money. Awesome. So what is this going to help us do? Well, this is Google's guidelines on how to create helpful, reliable, people-first content. Okay, and they use this on the automated ranking system to see whether your content is good or poo-poo. So big questions. Does it provide original information, reporting, research, analysis, substantial, complete, and comprehensive description of the topic? You see tons of questions. Some of them are a bit subjective. Is it produced well, or does it appear sloppy or hastily produced? You have to look at your own content from the point of view of wanting to hate it, like it's a competitor that you dislike, and see if you can poke holes in it. That's the best way to do it, right? Requires a degree of humility. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to do you a case analysis on one of our own brands. A lot of other questions around the expertise of the author, then the page experience, then focus on people first. Another 5 important questions here. Is this content for search engines primarily? Loads of content here. This is the part where you have to look at it yourself. That will show everything. But did you do this just to rank, or did you do this to help your audience? That's the biggest question on this segment. Everything stems from there, right? And then for the EEAT and Quantity Rater guidelines, there's a lot of other factors. I have a different custom GPT that you can use to cross-reference the quality of your content against Google Evaluator guidelines, which are a lot more in-depth. And it's going to look primarily at EEAT. Again, all these things stack together. Helpfulness of content, EEAT, main content type, main content, quality, users' needs being met, different things. You have to hit them all one by one. When we review content, we do this as a multi-layer approach, and I suggest that you do the same if you really want to win in SEO in the upcoming years. Now, if you don't know where to start, let me show you one example. Here I'm checking getmelinks.com, which is the agency that I run. We've been doing really well with our SEO since we started taking it seriously for ourselves. You know, the cobbler's son has no shoes, and now we're doing a lot better. I've seen a bit of a decline here on the last couple of weeks, even though our top positions are going up, right? If you see positions 1 to 3, we have the highest number we ever had. Okay, but the total amount of keywords is dropping. So I want to see if any of my pages could do with a bit of a refresh. How do you choose a really good target to test things like this to see if it's really a content issue? Because SEO is 5 pieces. I have a different video on this subject that I link somewhere on the top of the screen. But in regards to content, how can you discard that the issue is content, so that you can look maybe more in your technical, your links, your user experience, or your brand signals, which is the other 4 pillars of SEO? I suggest that you choose a page that is somewhere in page 2 for the search results. This one that is in position 11 is a great target. Do I want to further optimize my page here for authority backlinks or backlink packages that I'm already number 1? No, that's a bad target, okay? Biggest post is all commercial pages. It's not so much about the content. It's a lot more of a link building play. But this one is an informational piece. Therefore, the info has to be very solid, right? All these commercial intent pages will have a bit of a weaker result when you do this. So let's open the URL. It's my page about link building outreach, how to do it in 2024. Cool. Very long form, in-depth piece. This is, by all accounts, helpful content. My personal impression, because we put a lot of effort into this and we are matter of fact subject matter experts, as you are in your own niche. But what would a large language model think when it compares it against this documentation and some of the stuff that I fed into this GPT? Let's see. You dump the URL, it says analyze this. The GPT is going to immediately go one by these questions and say yes, no, somewhat. So is it original, reported research analysis? Somewhat. You can add case studies, real world examples, or unique insights based on our team's experience to enhance originality. You know what? Yeah, true. We went very heavy on the educational aspect, but we didn't really back it up with a lot of our own case studies. And mind you, we've been doing link building for 6 years with thousands of campaigns, tens of thousands of links. So would it be very difficult for me to put together case studies and just put it there in the right section to demonstrate that we do, matter of fact, have unique insights on this? No, not too difficult. Okay, is the title good? Yes. Is the copy good? Yes. Substantial, complete, or comprehensive description? Somewhat. It doesn't dive deeply into actionable tactics. Okay, so I can have step-by-step walkthroughs or FAQs to add depth. Cool. FAQs with proper FAQ schema will also allow the page to rank where the people also ask little section of the SERPs, which, hey, will be great. I can also have more results within page one for the same page. Trustworthiness and expertise. What do you mean somewhat? There's no clear indicators of expertise or author credentials. You know what? That's true. I just covered that in a different video. Our page layout doesn't include who the author is. All right. It's not so much about how much you know about your content, but how much when somebody reads your content, how much of that is going to come across. Not just for humans, but of course for search engines. So it's going to run through the most important questions here. It's going to give you a bunch of recommendations and then some resources and links for you to ask the last questions. This should save you an insane amount of time, because if you try to answer all of this yourself or you pass this to an assistant, it's not going to be efficient. So you want to do a quick scan here, see the 80-20, get the single most important things that you recognize. Oh, that's a big missed opportunity. Of course, I should add a case study. Of course, I should add some FAQ with proper schema. And of course, I should add who wrote this article and what's my expertise. Everything that I'm saying in the video should be there on the content. So that's nice and simple. That's it. That's how you can run a very quick analysis using the helpful content evaluator to make sure that your content will survive the new iterations of the helpful content algorithm. This is it for today. I hope this video was helpful and insightful to you. If you want to get help with your SEO, the link in the description box of this video will take you to the page where you can book a strategy call with myself and the team so we can help you get unstuck with your SEO and win. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless. Bye-bye.